It's your boy Joshua Monday, and I got my man
Quan Clark, aka Coach Q.
Come on, Coach.
Let's go.
And we have a new show called Pivot Insights. Man, we're going to be talking about all things tech, entrepreneurship, business, like everything that you can think about when it comes to really transitioning your life, changing your life, and really getting into tech. So we're excited about this new show. Would you say a new show?
Yeah, I would say, and here's the thing, man. I know a lot of people are very, very anxious to understand, like, what's going on with AI? Is Pivot still offering the new classes? Like, what should I be looking for going into 2024? We got all the juice for you here on Pivot Insights.
Yes, man. And listen, I know y'all been looking for us. We've been kind of like really low on social media lately because we stay on LinkedIn. That's where our customers are.
Tell them the slogan.
Yeah. But the slogan is, I have to give you the slogan. All right. Instagram is for the show. LinkedIn is for the dough. And we've been getting to the dough, but we want to come back, back on Instagram, back on Facebook to really just talk to our people. You know what I'm saying? And give you some insights on what's going on, man. So listen, what's going on at Pivot Tech and what's new in 2023 at Pivot Tech is that we are offering scholarships. I mean, like major scholarships. And that's what we've really been working on. That's why you ain't seen us in a while. It's because we've been working on ways that we can partner with corporations to offer you scholarships to go through the program. How does those scholarships work, bro?
So here it is. So we understand that for the last couple of years, Pivot Tech has introduced all of these opportunities to a lot of minorities, but we also have listened to you all about the income barrier, the cost of tuition, and just what it's doing to your pockets trying to get into tech. So we have partnered with some amazing people, and we've also went into our own pockets to introduce Pivot Scholarship. So how it's going to work is, first things first, we also understand that if you have no skin in the game, you will not see the reward. Right. So what we want to make sure is that anything that we offer, it's a dual thing, right? So we're gonna invest in you, but you need to invest in yourself as well. So the scholarship is going to work like this. You come in, you apply for the program. You go to our scholarship application, we're going to review it. If you get selected for a scholarship, it's going to be a $4,000 out-of-pocket requirement, right? Now, we're reducing tuition from $10,500 to $4,000 because we have listened and we understand that it's real out here, inflation is crazy. Tech companies are laying off. People are really scared and looking to make a transition, and we're going to do everything in our power to assist you all in that move.
So what you need to do is just go to pivottechschool.com right now and get signed up for the scholarship. We have a new cohort starting in August. So you have it from now until August to get set up, to pay your tuition so that you can transition your life. Now, listen, that's just the commercial. That was just the commercial part of what we really want to talk about. But really want to talk about how you can transition. So, man, let's talk about like AI, man. So, yes. Man, like that is just, dominating the internet right now, and this chat GPT and like all these things. Like, man, what do you see?
Let me tell you something. I went to a gas station like a week ago, right? And I walked in and it was like a kiosk. Yeah. And they was like, let me sign you up for this program. So essentially you walk in, you sign up. Once you're signed up, they got cameras all over the gas station. Yeah. So I walk in, I shop, and I leave. And with that, they scan my stuff, they pay for my stuff, like everything is automated, right? So what AI is doing is accelerating the automation. So we've already seen when you go into Target and there's one cashier line open. Right? Every two long, two self-checkout lines, one cashier. So what's going to happen now is ChatGPT is going to start doing the same thing to all industries across the board. I literally asked ChatGPT to write me a book, right? You know what I'm saying? And he can write me a book and it does it in 30 seconds. Yeah. And it's scary because if you're not really paying attention, you're going to just wake up one day, you're going to get that severance letter that you've been, your position's been eliminated, right. And you're going to start scrambling. And what we're trying to do is get people out of that reaction. Like, everybody can see it. It's the fastest growing app of all time. Yeah. So imagine seeing what's happening, seeing the writing on the wall and still not reacting to it. We got to understand, like, what is it that's keeping people from reacting and taking these steps, because ChatGPT is going to change the game, bro.
Man, it's going to change. It literally wrote me a lease in like 10 seconds. Yeah. And I just prompted it. And it's really about your prompts and how do you utilize your prompts and really not talk at it, but talk with it. And just really, enhance everything that you're doing, man. And it's scary because, we are always slow to everything.
Facts.
All right, so we've always been slow, and we're talking about the minority community right now. We've always been slow to adapt, and the moment that we adapt, that's when it's too late.
Because that's reacting though, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So I think people are scared of what AI is going to do, but it's not going to eliminate jobs. It's going to transition a lot of jobs, right? So if you think about the internet, if you think about Uber drivers, content creators, any job that's associated with social media, the internet, those didn't exist in the 90s, right? Yeah. So you have millions of new jobs that didn't exist, millions of different types of jobs. Yeah. So the same thing is going to happen with AI. It's not that people are not going to be able to work, but what you're doing right now is not going to be in demand. It's not going to be valued. Yeah. So the people that are going to suffer are people that are like, hey, I know how to do this and I'm good. Like, I don't want to learn nothing else. Like, that's not, the world don't work that way anymore. You have to be a lifetime learner, and you got to go to where the money's at. You got to remain valuable.
Yeah. And because you look at it like, like Blockbuster. So you have Blockbuster, then it adapted to like Netflix,
now streaming,
or even when you remember those red boxes at McDonald's.
I still see the red box the other day. Yeah, they still hanging on. And
like the red box at McDonald's. Now everything is more digital, even with cash. I mean, like people don't even really utilize cash anymore. Right. Now they're making it where you go into these places and you have to transfer your cash into a debit card. It's like on a machine, because everybody's going cashless. I don't know how people go flex anymore on the internet. Instagram, man.
There ain't gonna be no more money from. You know what I'm saying?
The money phone is gone, man. It's gonna be 100% digital, and how the world is like shifting right before our eyes. And people are just like, either you gonna jump on the train, you're gonna figure out how to stay relevant, or you're gonna get left behind. And this is like a critical moment right now.
This is a transition. You know, we talked about back in 2008 when the housing crisis was going on, like, man, if only I could have been positioned, right? Yeah. This is another opportunity to be positioned. And when this big shift happens, the people that are on top of it, the people that are proactive, that see what's going on, and it's going to be the new billionaires. Yeah. Like, it's going to be a whole nother crop of millionaires and billionaires. And in 5 or 10 years, it's going to be a crop of people like, damn, I missed the boat.
Yeah,
like I could have been in on that. Yeah. So I just think us as a culture, minorities, but specifically Black folks, we got to wake up and begin to become the adopters, so we can be on top, so we can become the creators, and we don't just keep using stuff, right? We got to be, so like you mentioned prompting. Prompt engineers are going to be a new role, right? Yeah. But that also requires that you got to know what you want. You got to know what you're looking for, and people don't know. Like, we don't think it through. So like, you talking to ChatGPT, and it's giving you a bunch of generic stuff. Yeah. Like, this guy over here is killing it because he has learned and understood how it works, the types of questions to ask, and he also knows what he wants. So now you're going to get that particular role is going to be the people that can think. It's still creators. Yeah. It's just a different way of thinking. So it's not that things are being eliminated. It's just a transition. People are scared of change. You talk about that who moved my cheese, bro. It's
who moved my cheese. People are used to doing the same thing over and over and over again, and scared to make that change and say, okay, how can I utilize this tool to enhance me, to make me better? To make me better in the marketplace. How can I put my resume on that thing and it gives me the resume I need to go and get the job? Like, we got to utilize these tools, and we can't run from them. But then it's always that one person that's saying, man, this is a scam.
It's a scam, bro.
So it always takes that one person to say something is a scam that affects hundreds of people, and then all those hundreds of people look up and be like, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna look at the camera to say this. Listen, please understand, AI is not going anywhere, right? Yeah. I think once the acceptance is the first step, right? Yeah. We have to accept.
It's like the 12 steps.
Yeah, bro, we're going through this. We're going through the steps. So AI is not going anywhere. With that being understood, how do you position yourself to use it as an advantage, use it to your advantage, use it as a tool, like crypto, the blockchain, all these things, 5G, 6G, these things are all going to work together, right? People are scared of change. I don't know what the world's going to look like, but I know I want to be successful. I want to position my family because we still plan on being here. Unless y'all going to go somewhere else in the next 10 to 15 years, we got to understand, like, what is life going to look like in the next 15 to 20 years, and what should we be doing to position? The first step is to come to Pivot Tech School, because what we're going to do is continue being on the cutting edge of where technology is going.
Facts.
We're going to continue to be waking up people to see what they need to be doing. But also, we're going to continue to rally because people need leadership, but people are scared. And so many people are like, yo, I would be doing it this way. Well, I would be doing that. But what we really need to do is rally behind the people that are trying to move the culture forward.
Rally behind the movers.
Yeah.
Man. Like in our culture, we go against the innovators.
We do.
And it's only our culture that does that. We are against the innovators, the ones that make the change, the ones that go and do it. The Tyler Perrys of the world that say, I'm gonna create my own studio. Well, but I don't like his movies. No, he's creating his own studio.
I would have did it this way.
Yeah. Like we always go against the innovators, and now is the time that we rally behind the innovators to say, listen, I may bring something to the table that can help you get your vision to the next level.
Yeah.
How can I help you? Not how can I tear you down? And that's how we have to really transition in this new AI, new information age. Everything is new, and we really need to rally around each other. Like
everybody's scared.
Yeah.
And everybody's panicking.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: people don't have the same risk tolerance, right?
Yeah.
And I think the problem that we have is that people see themselves in us and then in Tyler Perry. They're like, he's no different than me, and he's not, except he had a bigger risk tolerance, right? Because I think you need to get, once we realize, like, are you willing to take certain risk? And when you look at a basketball team, right, and you got Curry, like, you couldn't be Curry. Draymond could not be Steph Curry, right? So he could like, you dealing with that right now. Jordan Poole, he wanted to be he wanted to be a splash brother, right? You don't understand, like, you know what, my role was valuable when I played it. But when I wanted to become Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, I kind of crashed the whole system down. And I think when you look at the movements that we're putting together, when everybody can identify their talent and their skill set and play their position, man, we can do some crazy things, right?
Man, come on.
So, you know, I'm putting out an invitation because we are in the collaboration space, and we want to work with everybody. And I think we're doing some really great things, and I think we need to all rally around each other to continue pushing this thing forward, man.
Man, let's go, man. So listen, man, this is our first iteration of Pivot Insights, man. We're going to be bringing tech recruiters on. We're going to be bringing different thought leaders on to help you really give you insights to help you take your life to the next level, man. It's your boy Joshua Monday. I go by Miami Monday as well. That's my DJ name.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
come on.
And I got my man
Quan Clark, man. Your Coach Q on IG. Follow me. Follow I am Mr. Monday. Go follow Pivot Tech School, but more than anything, man, get ready to change your life because, like you said, man, things are not gonna change. The time is now. We're almost in June, July, August of 2023. We got to get going, man. Let's get it.
Yes, and change doesn't happen by itself. It takes you. What do you say? What's the saying? People don't change. What's the saying?
Things don't change, people do.
Come on. Things don't change, people do it. It's time for you to make that change. So let's go, baby.
Let's get it. Pivot Insights.